Hi, I'm Nadia Hutton. I am the author of Stranger King, and I would like to thank you for joining me today. Stranger King is a science fiction novel set in British Columbia. It follows the story of a group of mercenaries called Daywalkers. In this future, it is very difficult for people to get out and do their daily tasks during sunlight because of solar radiation. So they've hired specialized groups to do these tasks for them. This group bands together and tries to survive after an alien invasion hits North Vancouver. The main character is Lena Greenwood. She is one of these mercenaries, but she is the most recent recruit to this company. She's just finished her university background. She was training for the military, but has decided to instead join this private company. This is against the wishes of her father, who is a retired Canadian military general. Until I was in my 20s, I didn't find a lot of science fiction with strong female characters in them. It was only when I specifically had to go and look for them. And I just sort of had the idea of this mercenary group that worked during the day, and they had these specialized suits. It was the suits that I came up with first. And then the alien invasion from there was just playing with ideas. They were sort of separate stories that I thought would work really well together. She is definitely a survivor, that she fares very well in this environment. She is very adaptable and picks things up quickly, but at the same time has this relationship with her father where she sort of doubts her own morality at points. And she is sort of hesitant as well to make friendships or to have sort of deeper emotional connections to people. It's sort of in that vein of anthropological science fiction, so people who enjoy Ursula K. Le Guin or Octavia Butler, and sort of these people who are really interested in how people work together, but also really enjoy spaceships and aliens. It is interesting and difficult writing aliens because it's easy to describe, easier at least to describe human emotions and what that physically looks like in them. And also sort of their motivations, their cultural history. You have all these sort of contexts for how you act as a person. But for an alien, it is a completely different thing. That, their planet will look different. The language they grew up with is different. How they use that language based on what their body looks like is different. So it's trying to figure out consistently how they would react. What does that look like? What are their drives and motives? And again, making sure when you're doing these things, you're not doing it just because that's what a human would do. That's what this character, this alien, would do. I hope people take away that even though we have humans, and if one day we ever contact aliens, even if we come from completely different cultures, different languages, different understandings of the world, people can still make connections, and these bonds can be formed, and we can learn to understand each other, even if it's difficult and we have to recognize that we are very different from each other.